After the American Civil War, he entered public service as an agent for the U.S. His father was civil engineer, Sylvana Seaman Starring, descended from Dutch pioneers. His mother was Adeline Morton Williams from Fredonia, New York. Before the American Civil War he worked for the Illinois Central Railroad and the Cairo and Fulton Railroad Company. He was also involved with surveying the boundary lines between Arkansas, Texas, and the Indian Territory. At the start of the American Civil War he volunteered to fight with the Union Army, being first in aid at the Battle of Bull Run. He was then appointed major in the 46th Illinois Infantry, after which he served in the 2nd Illinois Artillery and later became colonel of the 72nd Illinois Infantry. During the war he was involved in numerous actions with the 72nd, including the siege and surrender of Vicksburg. In 1865 he became the Provost Marshal General of the Department of the Gulf, and in the same year was appointed Brevet Brigadier General for gallant and meritorious services. He left the army and traveled to Europe, returning to help form the Grand Army of the Republic, an organization for the veterans of the American Civil War who fought for the Union. He became their first Inspector General and was also involved with the design of the medal. Starring took up the post of U.S. diplomatic and consular agent in 1869, visiting consulates in foreign countries, and was a special agent for the U.S. Treasury in Europe. He investigated and reported on the market price and dutiable value of steel imported into the United States from Europe. In 1871 he investigated the activities of the Consul General to Egypt, ex-journalist George H. Following a divorce he remarried in July 1889, at New York City, to Louisa Pearl Whitehouse from Farmington. She died in 1903 and Starring died a few months later on the April 11, 1904 in Pasadena, California. During his life he traveled extensively to Africa, India, South America, Europe, and beyond.